I think Manulife FA, I think first and foremost, we are the first insurer-backed FA, right? But I think apart from that, we are making up of a very young group that say that, we want to be at the forefront of the industry, because when we first set up, all of us say, okay, let's join this place, right? Then we say that, because we dare to take the lead, we dare to take the challenge, and I think because of that, everybody works together for a common vision, which is to be at the forefront of the industry.
Within Manulife FA, when I first got interviewed by the CEO, he portrayed to be a very young and energetic team around. So in all organizations, there need to be a balance between young and experience. So you need to strike a balance between flexibility and having certain rules. So what strikes me apart is that MFA is able to achieve this balance, and at the same time that create the so-called the efficiency.
I think young is a bit subjective because they are young in age, but I think most importantly down here, everybody is young in passion. So there's still the drive, there's still the want to do more things. Rather than we could have people that are like, my oldest advisor is 67, but he can easily mix in together with the 30 plus. So I think having a young mindset, a young thinking is really what drives everything forward. When you are no longer when you decide no longer to be young, you decide to be like, everything is good, right? Then I think people cannot progress. So most importantly, I think it's a young mindset. Whether you are 60 years old, you are 30 years old, you are 50 years old, you never stop having that I want to grow, I want to learn more, and I want to do better mindset. And I think that really sets us apart.
Okay, so pertaining to my branch, actually the average age is around 30 plus, which I think in this industry we can consider them as young. So what strikes me is that young people, they tend to have a thinking of their own. They tend to be more savvy in terms of using tools like digital marketing, like Instagram, Facebook, and so on and so forth. However, there's a lot of guidelines that we need to follow, and what sets them apart is that through the experienced people, they are able to guide them through the right path, and at the same time, the experienced people is able to learn from the younger generations on how to go about doing prospecting through this kind of digital way.
I think when the leaders have a young mindset, a never stop learning, ever growing mindset, the advisors, for whatever reason, they kind of get that virus, right? Is that, oh, my leaders are, they are looking forward, they want to do more, they are comfortable, but yet they are not satisfied. So when you trickle down to the advisors actually have the same mindset. It's like, oh, I cannot lose to my leader. If today my leader, have like 100 over people, but yet he's still doing so much and he really wants to know more and learn more, what excuses can I have? So I think that drives the culture of the entire, I'd say, Manulife FA. When everybody have I want to learn new things, I want to try new things. And they realize that, I'm 20, 30 years in the industry. This guy is only 5 years in the industry. He's willing to try so many things. I cannot lose out. And that's where they will, I think in Manulife we have a learning culture. So you humble down and go there and say, hey, can you teach me a bit more? Like what Kapai said, we can have a bit of exchange. I share with you my experience, you share with me your ideas. We come together, become a good combination.
I think every organization, you reach a point whereby you get stagnant. Young blood is always good, because young blood will replace eventually the old guys. So I guess when these young guys become more successful, the success will lead to success. Then people will start looking at us because we are a young organization. So that do helps us in maintaining certain culture.
I always tell my guys that success is a butterfly effect, right? You yourself being successful, right, has no impact. But most importantly, you need to remember that your success will impact the people around you. Whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, just having that extra dollar more each month when a commission income comes in, it can actually help to lighten the load. It can make things happier at home. But I think most importantly is that not all advisors are the same. So each and every, nowadays, even education, you're talking about not having the same rubric. Some people are smarter technical, some people are smarter academic. They change everything already. So likewise in our industry I think it has changed such that we don't use one single rubric for the advisors. We teach them and then see what's their strength, what their weakness, and then we try to bring up their strength while helping them to work on their weakness. So each of them is very unique individuals, and I think that is a culture that we practice and we like to practice.
I think first of all, motivation comes from within. Like what Nethan mentioned, not everybody is the same. and we shouldn't force one standard way on all people. So we usually try to tailor-make certain solutions for certain people. For example, then we try to enlighten them by saying, those people sometimes they might be very reluctant to share about maybe CPF, which forms the very integral part of retirement planning. Then we will share with them certain ideas and reaffirm certain belief to them. That's one part. Then for younger people, usually they will tell me when they come to me, I don't like to do warm leads, I want to go cold. But in the current market situation, there is really a limitations to what he or she can do in terms of cold leads. We will just try to change the belief or try to influence them by saying, if you know this, and let's say we've shared it with your friends, does it really benefit them? If you think it benefits them, then why not you just try and use it? Then we also learn from them in a different way also. In that case, we learn from each other. It's not so much on how I motivate them. Sometimes they are the one that motivate me because usually they are younger than me. Most of them are younger than me.
I think every industry is difficult right now, right? There's probably no industry that is doing better or having an easier time than others, which is why I said just now is that success is a butterfly effect. Today, if you're married, you earn $1 more, or even you earn $10 more. You're lightening the load on your spouse, right? And then if let's say you're single or you have children, you're helping the people around you. So giving them that why on how the butterfly effect of success works, right, allows them to actually do much better because they know that it's never about me anymore. It's about seeing the husband coming back at 10 p.m. at night, because he got a long job, or seeing a spouse that is finding work for the past 3 months because he got retrenched, and it relieve their load. So once they understand this, they will find ways and means because they're young, right? So they have fanciful ideas. And when they find and they really truly understand that it can impact the people around them, not only their customers but their family as well, they will go and find a way out. And the beauty about this industry is that anything and everything can work. It's whether can you think of it.
2 days ago, I just had a chat with one of my financial planners. So she was telling me that she feels very negative because of the pandemic. She does not produce much sales and so on and so forth. Every day, because we don't come to the office, we work from home. So every day she was lying down on the bed thinking about life, how come she get into this industry and so on and so forth. Then I just suggest that why don't you bring me for just one appointment? Why don't I show you the way to do it? I guess that way she can feel that you are really leading by example and preaching what you say. So at the end of the day, what we want to show them is that we still have the ability to go outfield and interview clients, uncover the needs, and help them actually eventually showing them the path to how you do a proper closure. So in a way, after the interview with the clients, she feels more motivated, and now every day she's just trying to tell me that she's going to meet this guy, that guy, she's going to try my methods, so on and so forth. So that I guess is something meaningful in our life.